right, now welcome to Crow 777 Radio. This is actually a bumper. We'll run on YouTube and the free portion of the website for episode 336, where Jason, myself, and the author Michael Hoffman cover his new book, which is a sequel to a book he wrote 19 years ago in 2001 called The Twilight Language. Mr. Hoffman first came on my radar as co-author of King Kill 33, a critically important text that he wrote with James Shelby Downard as his mentor. It was in the year 2000 that he released the book Secret Societies and Psychological Warfare, which is a must-read, as is King Kill. But Jason, we had pretty good time with Michael Hoffman. We only got an hour of his time. This should be a 0.5 episode, but it stands alone, so we're just going to call it 336. What do you think? It was a good record with him.
Yes, just like the first time, it was a very good discussion. He's very thorough in his explanations, which I really, really like. He is definitely not vague or ambiguous in any way, shape, or form. So when we ask questions, he is very specific and to the point and really does a good job of relaying the information that he has.
Well, I grew up around highly educated people, and this man is educated more than I could ever hope to be. And when I say educated, I'm not necessarily talking about school or university or something like that. It's more like classically educated, where you could bring up any text, any myth, Macbeth, anything, and he's all over it. Everyone should be aware that if you look up Michael Hoffman, there's two ways to look him up. He used to go by Michael Hoffman II. Or Michael A. Hoffman II, and then went to Michael Hoffman when he started printing books that he had written about the Vatican and other things to do with Catholicism. Again, some of those books are top-notch research, particularly the big tome. I can't recall the name right now that's on the Vatican. Anyone with an interest could shoot us an email. But this is one to catch. Anything you want to add before I wrap up this bumper, Jason?
Well, even the title of the book, Twilight Language, is a direct, I guess you could say, hint if you don't know what that actually is, but what he's talking about, it's right there in the title. And we, of course, discussed that in the episode. So you may not agree with every single thing Michael Hoffman says. We may not even agree with every single thing Michael Hoffman says. That doesn't matter. The man really is on point with a whole lot of stuff, and it's still a very good thing to have a discussion with a man of his caliber.
Well, I vary where the death comes in. I vary greatly, but it doesn't matter because I'm standing on Downer's shoulders. I'm standing on his shoulders to understand the magical toponymy, the word games, the name games, and just the way he draws a thread. And in this case, he takes the death cult all the way back to Egypt. And although everybody knows we're doing the best we can with so-called ancient history, if you pay attention to the lines and the connections, you will have learned something and understand how to deal with the world we're in. And lastly, he's not telling you how to get out of this. He's telling you what happened, and he's telling you we've all been initiated at a certain level, most of us, and that revelation of the method is upon us. But there it is. This is a bumper for episode 336. This will run on YouTube and the free portion of crow777radio.com. If you want to get access to the entire hour, you need to be a member at crow777radio.com. There's other reasons we had to do it this way. There it is, man. I hope that you all have a happy, healthy, and higher-minded new era, and I hope to see you over at the website. This is a heck of an hour. There it is, man. Cheers.